Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and we're going to be doing another beautiful Pisces reading for you today. This is going to be the card of the second reading today. They're both standalone, so you can get something from each, one, the other, or both. So you won't be missing anything, but if you want to watch both, helps the channel. And if you'd like to be notified, please subscribe. So we're looking at personal growth, number 7. Of course, it's a research phase of cards, right? The research, it's the, I feel like it's a grunt work, if I may say. It's the nitty-gritty, the sorting through the papers and really making sense of whether something is making any sense or not. Now this is very purple, but it's showing up as blue, I think, maybe. Both of these are purple. So this personal growth comes at a very third eye level for you. In other words, you are very aware that you are a being that came here to learn and grow and figure things out as you went. And that is serving you very well, but it's also giving you a depth of figuring out, a depth to see things maybe that not every other human having, other spiritual being having a human experience is getting at the same levels as you are. And that's okay. We're all here to learn in our own different ways. But in this case, this personal growth card is really showing you that everything that you do here is on a level above and beyond, magically orchestrated by you to give you all the tools that you need in life, which is truly and wonderfully orchestrated. I mean, it's just magical in the way that it's coming in. Okay, Pisces? So we're here to learn. We're here to, we come to get our lessons and to get through difficulties and give us a higher understanding of whatever we were meant to learn. As you see this week, I've been using the Energy Oracle a lot. I think I'm going to do that in a week. I think that some decks, I mean, I have a various decks, but I feel that sometimes I don't give a lot of attention to the decks, so I really want to utilize them. And so this is the one that I have been giving a lot of attention to, but that's okay. Right, look at that, action. Okay, you also have the 7 showing up again, but this is 8. So your 7 is going to turn into an 8, into action. Your assessment, your personal growth, everything that you do, it's just a way to move into action, to going forward. Yesterday we had the Chariot with the black and the white horse, and they're showing up again in this reading today, which is fantastic and beautiful, showing us how much work that you're putting into something, into seeing how these two work together in conjunction to get you where you need to go. The difficulties that come in, they come in to help you move further ahead. Okay? My channel is always about seeing everything on an even scale, that the bad and the good both have something to teach you. They both give you the contrast that you need to look further into things and to find better solutions. Even solutions have better solutions, and we spoke about that this week. It's to lift you higher, get you even more in the ascension and awakened state that you already are. There's always more to learn and more to do, and it's fantastic in the way that it comes through for you. Beautiful, beautiful Pisces. All right. Let's see here. Take the light seers to row. Twice this week we had these energy cards that the Merkaba and both the color are matching. So I feel that there's a lot of you matching up to your energy. You had the solar plexus that matched up, and now you have the third eye chakra that's matching up. Gorgeous, beautiful. You'll learn as well that your energies will never, it's never going to be perfect. The 7 chakras of the body are never always going to be in perfect balance all the time, because you're always working on something that involves one or more of your chakras to be involved to experience growth. So sometimes there's more energy coming out of different ones. Don't take it as, again, it's a contrast. The contrast creates the growth in which for you to get back into balance. It's a dance. It's a dance between balance and imbalance. Always, always. The Hierophant. Beautiful card to get today. The kind of card that shows you exactly what we're doing, right? Enlightenment. Climbing those stairs to the top. It's a constant climb. I feel that sometimes we're always going for the top. The ultimate is to get all the answers and figuring it all out. But I find that in life, they show you a lot of times in life that when you do that, and some people get to the top of something they wanted, they're left a little bit in a state of disappointment. The reason being is that sometimes the climb to the top, or finding the solutions and doing more, it represents a beautiful sense of challenge, a beautiful sense of accomplishment, and the journey itself is just, the personal growth in the journey is just so much more fun than the actual just stepping on the last step and going, I'm here, okay? So, but don't worry, showing the door with the light shows us that when our human life here is done, our spiritual life goes into a very different place. Nothing that has to do with anything here. This portal is as different as you can make it from the world we are living in now. So it's a magic waiting of going back home to the realm we know but have forgotten, right? Well, no, they can't send us down here with all the answers. What would be the point, right? What would be the point of any kind of growth? Most definitely, when you go on the other side, you've got some unpacking to do. You do. When you look at your life review, that's what you're there for. You're unpacking what's happened here. Okay? To strive for perfection. If you're too perfect in this life, you'll be unpacking on the other side why you were too perfect in this lifetime. Okay? Is it because you never took any chances? Okay? So there you go. The woundedness of you is sometimes a way to overcome things, and then when you overcome things, you get to run to your success, to your happiness, to getting past this point. This is why it's memorable in your mind. When you overcome something, you go, I was there and I did that, and then I overcame, and here I was, successful, victorious, yes, stronger, better. And then people share their success stories with the world and how they overcame, and they help others overcome. It's a beautiful symphony of things that happen. Personal growth offers a beautiful symphony, a beautiful contrast. It's like between the high notes, the low notes, and the pauses. Everything works together so that it's in perfect harmony. The two different colors, the two contrasts, right? The past helps us bring in all of this. Of course, the past contributes constantly to our growth. Because when we get here, I think we set in place the stuff that we need to deal with. Or if you have a perfect childhood, the stuff that you're going to be looking for to deal with. The stuff that you may be, if you have too great of a childhood, you can sometimes be unprepared of anything that happens to you because you know you didn't have any conflict to resolve. Okay, so childhood is always the key to showing you what I believe you're going to be working on for most of your life. I can directly relate most of the stuff that happened to me being of great importance in the rest of my life on how I develop personally. So look at your past as your magic. showing you exactly what you would have to deal with and put up with and figure out. Absolutely. Life is your adventure. That's how you have to see it. That's how you have to look at it, beautiful Pisces. This beautiful, adventurous life that you're in. Okay, these kind of fell out. I'm going to look at them, but I'm not going to drop them. You have the Seed, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Right. Constantly making you think of roots, of ideas on how to... It's a circle, is what I feel. First of all, this is a circle, and it's a circle of coming up with ideas, meditating, coming up with ideas. So it's just the thing that you keep doing in your own lifetime. Yeah. Your life is a quest. It's an adventure. You use your strength. You use your intelligence, your independence. You gather up a lot of stuff that you need. You develop your self-confidence. You're being able to be both the lion and the lamb. Again, there's a contrasting force here. And the Queen of Swords is always going high above the clouds. Having gathered the tools of defense, but not using it in this case. She's got it passively on her side, as almost like a guardian or a security of sorts, but very independent in the knowledge of what she knows, of being able to see past a lot of things. Personal growth brings you a lot. I mean, let's give a good cheer for a lot of things that happen in our lives that actually make us the wonderful, strong individuals that we are. We always think of surviving things. You don't need to survive your life. You just need to live it and get every little individual, personal message, personal knowledge that comes from it. Okay. The hardest judgment that we can have on ourselves is keeping ourselves accountable for the choices and the behaviors that we have in life. Did we take the chances when we could to liberate ourselves, to really embrace the personal growth that's being offered constantly to us? Did we transition to the next cycle in our lives, really resolving all the issues that have been brought up from the past or from what showed up in front of us, to really release us so that we can, when these things come in, we can really review, change, and then just release and move on and be free to move forward and in our strength, in our independence, in our beauty, right? So that we can keep journeying up those beautiful stairs of knowledge and smarts and intelligence. Victory. Victory. So kudos to you. Kudos to you, the Pisces, who have been doing all of this hard work. All of this, you know, this movement in the direction of finding who your true self, of overcoming what you needed to, but in a way of strength, in a way of standing your ground, in a way of looking at things head on and understanding. You get good marks from Spirit, okay? They're giving you acclaim for the excellent work that you've been doing for yourself. They're saying to you, be proud of yourself, okay? This may not be your final destination. You will probably never have that final destination until you cross over into that spirit realm. But the work you do here, you should live every day in that moment of glorious success, of everything that is shown to you, of recognizing that all of this personal growth is just helping you move in the direction that you need to in your life. That's it. It's not all that complicated. We complicate it far worse than it is. We do. We do. If we could just be, live and be, we would do so well. But we've gotten to a stage in humanity where we're less like trees and more like, I don't know, stuck. And the cycle that we're stuck in really shortens our experiences. The cycle of blaming everything into the future, blaming into the past. There's very little being in the moment. So if you are in the moment and your past has brought in a lot for you, know that you're really moving in the right direction. The card of burdens is here, but in this card there's very much a movement into out of that, I don't know, you've come down the other side. You've gone up that mountain, but now you're coming down the other side of the mountain. And you're making your way. What is this? I'm hearing you've climbed the mountain. There's a name for a mountain. Is it Mohammed? Anyway, you've climbed something and now you are making your way to the other side. You have finally, even with all the baggages of still things that you need to deal with, you are still doing it. And you're doing it brightly. You're doing it with all of your being, with no excuses. No excuses, no blame, no... You're doing it well. I feel that they're saying that you're doing it so well. You're not living in anything else but the right now. I feel you like floating on a body of water calmly in the position that you are and just being yourself. Understanding that that is okay. That is completely acceptable and completely required of you right now. That everything that you've gone through and everything you are going to go through and everything that you've been through is exactly what you needed when you needed it, and that you're doing excellent in the work. I think that a lot of the stuff that they're bringing in here, Pisces, is to help you understand that whenever future things start happening and they're your present moment, they want you to realize that you are exactly where you are, because we always look forward to the good things, and rightfully so. Always wonder when the bad things, oh, what is up now? But the thing about it is that we really need to realize that everything happens when it's meant to. And if we're always... We just have to realize that the personal growth is meaningful to our lives. So just be. Just be where you need to be right now. If it's in the fall going into the winter and it's not such a great spot, you're still in that spot for a reason. And I feel that. I feel like this is a gray fall day. You know, when it's raining and it's not so much fun and you're not inside cozy, but you're outside stuck in the rain. This is that day. But you're realizing that there are days like that. And without days like that, you can't feel the good days because you wouldn't know the difference. You will know what's cozy and nice and warm. You will find a solution to the problems that show up, and you will move forward in them. You will find a way out. Okay? Even for at the moment, you may not see the benefit it is. There's always a benefit. All right, Pisces. So I'm going to let you go with this one. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. I will return for another reading later. I hope I can see you there. Take care.